In 2025, a digital war erupts, and Pavel Durov, Telegram's enigmatic creator, stands at its heart. With 950 million users, Telegram is a beacon of privacy till a leaked file. Tagged #TelegramLeak claims to crack its encryption, sparking a 20% crash in TON's $2 billion value. As Meta's connectsphere rises and the UN demands Telegram's keys, a shadowy US agent, Cypher, threatens to topple Durov's $30 billion empire. From Dubai's towers to Paris's courts, Durov fights a conspiracy that could end free speech. Will his Freedom Vault and TON 2.0 save Telegram, or will a $1 billion tech war bury it? Subscribe to uncover the truth in this 6-part saga of defiance, betrayal, and redemption. Durov's Defiance. The Telegram conspiracy in the shimmering heat of Dubai's skyline. Where glass towers pierced the heavens, a lone figure stood defiant against a digital storm. Pavel Durov, the 39-year-old creator of Telegram, had built an empire of 950 million users, a fortress of privacy in a surveilled world. From his sleek office near Burj Khalifa, Durov watched his $30 billion creation thrive, its encrypted chats a lifeline for dissidents and dreamers. In 2024, Telegram's $1 billion in revenue silenced skeptics. Its stories feature an ton blockchain rivaling Meta's fading WhatsApp. But on a humid August evening, as Durov's jet touched down in Paris, French police stormed the tarmac, arresting him for aiding criminals. The world gasped as Telegram's champion, once Russia's rebel, faced a €6 million bail, his freedom tethered to a Paris courtroom. This is the saga of Durov's Defiance, where a 2025 conspiracy threatened to shatter his vision of a free internet. In 2013, Pavel Durov, exiled from Russia, launched Telegram with his brother Nikolai, a mathematical genius who coded its unbreakable encryption. From a Berlin hideout to Dubai's neon embrace, Telegram grew. Its 950 million users in 2020 for a testament to Durov's creed: privacy above all. Unlike WhatsApp, which Meta's scandals had tarnished, Telegram refused to share keys with spies, earning bans in Russia and Iran. In 2024, Durov's arrest in France, tied to weak moderation, sparked outrage, yet downloads surged 4%, hitting 1 billion users. Released on bail, Durov vowed to tighten moderation, disabling people nearby to curb scams, his team of 30 engineers racing to comply. Forbes hailed him the 120th richest man, his $15.5 billion fortune tied to Telegram's $30 billion valuation. In Dubai, Durov's Spartan office buzzed, his team coding Freedom Vault, a new feature to secure chats against quantum hacks. But whispers of a darker threat emerged. Leaked files, allegedly from Telegram's servers, surfaced on X, hinting at a breach. On August 24, 2024, Paris's Le Bourget airport became a battleground, Durov's arrest flashing across 50 million screens. French prosecutors, citing drug trafficking and fraud on Telegram, held him for days, demanding cooperation. A €6 million bail, his only reprieve. Durov, with French citizenship, stood firm. "No innovator builds if they're blamed for others' crimes," he wrote, his words trending on X. Telegram's team from Dubai's 30-person core fought back, proving compliance with EU laws. Their moderation, industry standard. The arrest, Politico revealed, stemmed from a March warrant, targeting both Pavel and Nikolai Durov, whose encryption algorithms baffled police. Back in Dubai, Durov rallied his team, their servers scattered across 10 nations untouched, ensuring Telegram's chats stayed sealed. The scandal boosted Telegram's App Store rank, France's downloads hitting first, the US third, as users rallied to Durov's cause. But a cryptic X post tagged #TelegramLeak shared a file claiming to unlock 10,000 chats, shaking trust in Durov's fortress. In January 2025, as Dubai's winter sun lit Durov's office, a new crisis loomed, its roots buried in the Paris arrest. A whistleblower, codenamed Cypher, claimed to be a Telegram coder, leaking 50 gigabytes of decrypted chats to a dark web forum. The files, traced to a Virginia server, suggested a U.S. operative had infiltrated Telegram, aiming to discredit its 1 billion user base. Durov, his eyes scanning the leaked data, saw no proof of a breach Telegram's double encryption held. But the damage was done. Tons crypto coin tied to Telegram fell 20%, erasing $2 billion in value, investors panicking in New York. Meta, sensing weakness, launched ConnectSphere, a WhatsApp rival promising safe encryption, backed by a $1 billion ad blitz. In Brussels, EU regulators, stung by France's failure, pushed a Digital Security Act, demanding Telegram share keys or face a ban. Durov, addressing 10 million on Telegram, vowed, "We'll never betray our billion users." His defiance a spark in a darkening storm. The hashtag Telegram leak trended, 50 million X posts debating Durov's guilt. Some hailing him a hero, others a reckless enabler. In Beijing, China's firewall blocked Telegram, citing security risks, slashing 10 million users. A blow to Durov's Asian dreams. Russia, launching a state messenger, mocked Telegram, though 50,000 officials still used it, their chats hidden from Moscow. In Silicon Valley, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg praised ConnectSphere, claiming WhatsApp's 5% user loss was temporary. Amnesty International rallied for Durov, warning that cracking Telegram's encryption would silence dissidents in 20 nations. Durov, barred from leaving France, worked from a Paris loft, his team tracing ciphers leaked to a U.S. contractor. Their proof thin. Nikolai Durov, from Dubai, analyzed the files. Finding forged metadata ciphers breach was a hoax, but the world didn't care. As February 2025 dawned, a UN probe loomed, threatening to freeze Telegram servers, a cliffhanger for Durov's empire. If this pulse-bounding start to Durov's saga has you hooked, hit subscribe to join our Tech Rebel crew for part 2. Smash that like button if Pavel's fight inspires you. Your support fuels our dive into the wildest tech conspiracies. Stay tuned for the next chapter. Subscribe and like now. In the winter of 2025, Dubai's glittering towers stood as sentinels over a digital battlefield, their neon glow masking a brewing storm. Pavel Durov, Telegram's exiled visionary, watched his 950 million user empire tremble under a conspiracy that threatened its core. A whistleblower, codenamed Cypher, had unleashed 50 gigabytes of alleged Telegram chats, claiming to crack the uncrackable, shaking a $30 billion dream. As Meta's ConnectSphere loomed and the UN demanded keys, Durov, trapped in Paris, fought to prove his fortress was unbreached. In this crucible of betrayal, Telegram's fight became a war for the soul of free speech in a $1 trillion tech world. This is the story of a scandal's fiery dawn, where trust burned, and a rebel rallied to save his vision. On February 1, 2025, the hashtag Telegram leak, hashtag ScorchedX, its 50 million posts a wildfire of doubt and fury. Cypher's files, leaked from a Virginia server, claimed to decrypt 10,000 Telegram chats, exposing dissidents' plans and crypto deals. In Dubai, Pavel Durov's 30-person team scrambled, their servers spread across 10 nations untouched, yet the damage was catastrophic. Telegram's blockchain coin crashed 20%, erasing $2 billion in value, New York traders dumping shares in panic. Europe, Telegram's stronghold with 300 million users, saw a 10% drop in daily logins, privacy fears gripping Berlin and Madrid. Weibo, despite China's ban, buzzed with hashtag DUROV down as 10 million Chinese users accessing Telegram via VPNs questioned its safety. Durov confined to a Paris loft under French bail terms. Watch the chaos. His phone flooded with 50 frantic emails from investors. He issued a statement to 10 million followers. Telegram's encryption is ironclad. Cypher's files are forged. We'll prove it. But trust, Telegram's lifeblood was bleeding. With Reddit threads mocking Durov's privacy myth, his 950 million users wavering. In Silicon Valley, Meta seized the moment, funneling $1 billion into ConnectSphere, its secure WhatsApp rival, ads flooding X. In Menlo Park, Meta's glass campus pulsed with ambition. Mark Zuckerberg's team smelling blood in Telegram's 2025 crisis. ConnectSphere, launched with a $1 billion campaign, promised ethical encryption, targeting WhatsApp's 2 billion users, down 5%. Zuckerberg, addressing 5,000 at Davos, jabbed at Durov. Privacy can't mean lawlessness. His words a viral clip to 100 million. Meta's lobbyists wielding $50 million. Pressed Brussels for a Digital Security Act, demanding Telegram share keys or face a ban. In London, ConnectSphere ads blanketed the tube, promising safe chats, luring 10 million WhatsApp users, Telegram's growth stalling. Durov in Paris watched Meta stock climb 5%. Their $1 trillion valuation dwarfing Telegram's $30 billion. He hired Burson Cohn, a PR firm, for $20 million, launching Trust Telegram, a campaign streaming Dubai's server rooms to prove security. Telegram's team traced Cypher's leak to a U.S. contractor. Their evidence of forged IP log to weak to sway 50 million skeptical ex-users. In Moscow, Russia's state messenger, Patriot, gained 5 million users. State media mocking Telegram as Durov's broken toy. Durov, his voice hoarse, told his team, "Meta wants our soul. We'll fight with code, not capitulation," his eyes fixed on a new weapon. In Geneva, the UN's Palais des Nations loomed, its marble halls a stage for a 2025 showdown over digital freedom. On February 10th, the UN Cybersecurity Council, pushed by France, demanded Telegram grant emergency access to 1 million chats. The ultimatum, backed by 20 nations, cited Cypher's files as proof Telegram aided global crime, threatening to freeze its 10-nation servers. Durov, via a Paris video link, addressed 500 delegates. Handing over keys betrays 950 million users. I refuse. His Defiance, streamed to 30 million, rallied Amnesty International, but China, banning Telegram, cut 10 million users, a 5% blow. In Brussels, the EU's Digital Security Act gained traction, with Germany demanding Telegram's compliance or a $50 million fine. India, with 100 million Telegram users, restricted new downloads, citing national security, slashing 5 million active accounts. The UN probe, led by a fictional Finnish diplomat, Anna Varchinon, set a March deadline. Telegram's $30 billion valuation at stake. Durov, pacing his Paris loft, knew a ban would cripple Telegram's $1 billion revenue. Its stories feature losing advertisers. Yet, in Dubai, Nikolai Durov, Telegram's silent genius, worked on a counterstrike, his laptop glowing with Freedom Vault code. On February 15th, Durov stood before a virtual press conference, his Paris backdrop stark, his voice a beacon for 950 million. Freedom Vault, he announced, was Telegram's answer, quantum-proof encryption layer, securing chats against 2030 supercomputers. The feature, coded by Nikolai's 10-person team, used lattice-based cryptography, rendering Cypher's decrypted files obsolete. Freedom Vault, costing $50 million. Auto-deleted sensitive chats after 10 minutes, a nod to dissidents in 20 oppressive regimes. The launch, streamed to 40 million on Telegram, sparked 100,000 beta signups, with Berlin's coders praising its unhackable core. In Dubai, Telegram servers hummed, their 10-nation network syncing Freedom Vault, restoring trust among 50 million European users. The campaign Trust Telegram showcased Nikolai's algorithms. A $20 million blitz trending hashtag Freedom Vault on X. But Meta countered, ConnectSphere ads claiming Telegram's too late. Their $1 billion budget dwarfing Durov's PR push. France, unimpressed, extended Durov's bail, while India's restrictions cut Telegram's growth. Its 1 billion user goal slipping. Durov, unshaken, told his team, "Freedom Vault is our shield. We'll outcode the world." His vision burning brighter than ever. In Dubai's humid dawn, Nikolai Durov, Telegram's 40-year-old co-founder, worked in shadow, his algorithms Telegram's heartbeat. On February 20th, Nikolai uncovered Cypher's metadata flaws, proving the leak was a US-crafted hoax, not a Telegram breach. His findings, sent to Durov in Paris, offered hope. But exposing Cypher risked escalating the UN probe, a $30 billion gamble. Nikolai proposed TON 2.0, a blockchain upgrade to fund Telegram's fight. With 10 million nodes securing Freedom Vault's rollout. TON 2.0, costing $100 million, would tokenize Telegram stories, letting users earn via ads, a $1 billion revenue stream. The plan, pitched to Durov via encrypted call, aimed to rally 950 million users, restoring TON's $2 billion loss. But Cypher's shadow lingered. Their Virginia server tied to a fictional US contractor NextLuFi, with ties to Meta's lobbyists. As March loomed, the UN's deadline tightened. And Nikolai's TON 2.0 became Telegram's last hope to turn the tide. Could Durov and his brother outsmart a global conspiracy? Or would Telegram's empire crumble under Meta's relentless assault? Your support fuels our dive into the wildest tech conspiracies. In the spring of 2025, a digital storm swept the globe. Its epicenter, a $30 billion empire called Telegram. Pavel Durov, the exiled visionary behind 950 million users, stood trapped in Paris, his freedom tethered to a €6 million bail. Cypher's forged leak, claiming to crack 10,000 chats, had slashed TON's value by $2 billion, shaking trust in Durov's fortress. As Meta's ConnectSphere surged and the UN demanded Telegram's keys, a $1 trillion tech war threatened to silence free speech. In Dubai, Nikolai Durov coded a desperate counterstrike, while Pavel faced a world baying for his empire's surrender. This is the story of a global crisis, where defiance met despair, and a dream hung by a thread. On March 1, 2025, Geneva's Palais des Nations buzzed with diplomats, their voices sharp in a war over digital sovereignty. The UN's Cybersecurity Council, led by fictional Finnish diplomat Anna Vartinen, issued a 30-day ultimatum. Telegram must unlock 1 million chats or face a server freeze. The demand, backed by 20 nations, cited Cypher's 50-gigabyte leak as proof Telegram fueled global crime from crypto scams to dissent. Pavel Durov, addressing 500 delegates via Paris video link, was unyielding. Surrendering keys betrays 950 million users. His speech streamed to 50 million on Telegram, sparked hashtag DUROV Defiance, but the UN's threat loomed, targeting Telegram's 10-nation server network. In Brussels, the EU's Digital Security Act gained steam, Germany and France pushing a $50 million fine if Telegram refused compliance. Amnesty International rallied, their 20 million member petition warning that cracking Telegram would silence dissidents in 30 regimes. Durov, in his Paris loft, felt the weight, his $30 billion valuation at risk. TON's 20% crash costing $2 billion. In Dubai, Telegram's 30-person team worked 18-hour days, their Trust Telegram campaign struggling against 50 million ex-skeptics. The UN probe, trending on Weibo, fueled panic. With 10 million European users deactivating accounts, a 5% blow to Telegram's base. In Beijing, the Great Firewall tightened. China's 2025 ban on Telegram cutting 10 million users, a 5% gut punch. the ban citing security threats from ciphers leak. Blocked VPNs slashing Telegram's reach in a 1 billion person market. State media, reaching 100 million, praised China's WeChat, while 50,000 officials quietly kept Telegram, their chats hidden. Durov, watching from Paris, knew the loss was more than users said was a signal. With India following, restricting 100 million accounts. India's 2025 digital safety bill, citing national security, halted new Telegram downloads, cutting 5 million active users. In Moscow, Russia's Patriot Messenger, backed by a $1 billion Kremlin fund, gained 10 million users, mocking Telegram's failure. Durov's team traced Cypher's Virginia server to Nextlify, a fictional US contractor, but lacked proof to sway 100 million ex-followers. In Dubai, Nikolai Durov, Telegram's silent genius, analyzed the leak's metadata, confirming its forgery, yet global trust wavered. The bans, reported by Reuters, slashed Telegram's $1 billion revenue by 10%. Advertisers pulling stories feature deals. Durov, his voice steady, told his team, "China can block us, but our 950 million users will fight for freedom." In Silicon Valley, Meta's Menlo Park campus gleamed, its $1 trillion empire seizing Telegram's 2025 crisis. ConnectSphere, Meta's $1 billion WhatsApp rival, lured 20 million Telegram users, its ethical encryption ads flooding 50 markets. Mark Zuckerberg, addressing 10,000 at SXSW, framed Telegram as reckless, his words a viral clip to 150 million viewers. Meta's lobbyists, wielding $100 million, pushed the EU's Digital Security Act, aiming to ban Telegram in 20 countries. In London, ConnectSphere's billboards promised safe chats, boosting WhatsApp's recovery from a 5% user loss in 2024. Telegram's European base, down 10% to 270 million, bled as Berlin's coders switched, fearing Cypher's breach. Meta's stock climbed 10%, Wall Street cheering as ConnectSphere hit 100 million downloads, a direct hit to Durov. Durov, in Paris, hired Quinn Emanuel, a $50 million law firm, to sue NextLife, alleging US-backed sabotage of Telegram's encryption. The lawsuit, filed in New York, claimed Nextlify forged Cypher's files, but Meta's $1 billion PR machine drowned Durov's defense. In Dubai, Telegram's Freedom Vault, with 100,000 beta users, struggled to restore trust, its $50 million cost-straining funds. In Dubai's neon-lit server rooms, Nikolai Durov, Telegram's 40-year-old co-founder, unveiled TON 2.0, a blockchain lifeline. Launched on March 10, 2025, TON 2.0 tokenized Telegram stories, letting 950 million users earn via ads. The platform, costing $100 million, deployed 10 million nodes, securing Freedom Vault's quantum-proof encryption. Nikolai, addressing 5 million on Telegram, pitched TON 2.0 as the people's blockchain, raising $500 million in 24 hours. The launch, streamed to 60 million, boosted TON's value by 10%, recovering $1 billion of its $2 billion loss. In Singapore, TON 2.0's crypto wallets hit 1 million downloads, with Tokyo's coders praising its unhackable node network. Durov, barred from Dubai, joined via Paris video, his voice fierce. TON 2.0 funds our fight for 950 million users. The campaign, Trust Telegram, showcased TON 2.0's nodes. A $20 million blitz trending hashtag TON 2.0 on X. But the UN's March deadline loomed, threatening Telegram's 10-nation servers, while India's ban cut 5 million more users. Nikolai's team, working triple shifts, synced TON 2.0 with Freedom Vault, aiming to restore Telegram's 1 billion user dream. As April 2025 dawned, Telegram's empire teetered, its 950 million users battered by a global onslaught. In Paris, Durov, confined by bail, worked 18-hour days, his loft strewn with legal briefs, coffee cups piling up. The UN probe, now trending on 50 million X posts, predicted Telegram's collapse, with Connexsphere eyeing its 300 million European users. In Beijing, China's ban slashed Telegram's reach. While Russia's Patriot Messenger hit 15 million users, a Kremlin-backed thorn. But in Dubai, a faint light emerged, an encrypted email from a fictional ally. Shadowkey reached Nikolai, offering proof of Cypher's fraud. Shadowkey, a former Nexlify coder hiding in Singapore, claimed to have logs tying Cypher's leak to Meta's $1 billion lobbying. Nikolai, reading the email in his darkened office, saw a chance to expose Nexlify, but Shadowkey demanded anonymity and a Hong Kong meeting. Could this mysterious ally save Telegram, or was it a trap to deepen the 2025 conspiracy's wounds? Could this mysterious ally save Telegram, or was it a trap to deepen the 2025 conspiracy's wounds? In the humid haze of 2025, Hong Kong's neon streets pulsed with secrets. A battleground for a $30 billion empire. Pavel Durov, Telegram's rebel king, stood defiant in Paris. His €6 million bail a chain on his fight for 950 million users. Cypher's forged leak, slashing TON's value by $2 billion. Had ignited a global crisis, with Meta's Connexsphere stealing 20 million souls. Yet armed with a mysterious ally's evidence and a quantum-proof shield, Durov launched a counterstrike to reclaim his digital throne. As the UN wavered and Meta struck back, Telegram's war became a beacon for free speech in a $1 trillion tech arena. This is the story of a defiant stand where truth clashed with treachery and a vision roared back to life. In April 2025, Hong Kong's Kowloon district buzzed, its crowded alleys hiding a meeting that could save Telegram. Nikolai Durov, Telegram's silent genius, met Shadowkey, a fictional 35-year-old ex-Nexlify coder, in a dimly lit noodle shop. Shadowkey, her face obscured, handed Nikolai a drive with logs proving Nexlify, a US contractor, forged Cypher's 50-gigabyte leak for Meta. The logs tied to a Virginia server showed Meta's $100 million payments to Nexlify, aiming to discredit Telegram's encryption. Nikolai, back in Dubai, verified the data. His team of 10 coders confirming the leak's metadata was a hoax. Telegram's servers untouched. Pavel, in Paris, convened his 30-person team via encrypted call, their screens glowing with Shadowkey's files, a lifeline against the UN probe. Quinn Emanuel, Telegram's $50 million law firm, filed a New York countersuit against Nexlify, accusing them of digital sabotage. The suit, publicized to 50 million on X, slowed the UN's demand for 1 million chat keys. With Amnesty International cheering Durov, Shadowkey's evidence, trending as #CypherHoax, restored 5 million European users. Telegram's 950 million base stabilizing. But Meta, unscathed, pushed Connexsphere, its $1 billion campaign luring 10 million more Telegram users, a 25 million user total. In Dubai's neon-lit server rooms, Telegram's 30 engineers unleashed Freedom Vault, quantum-proof shield for 950 million. Launched on April 10th, Freedom Vault's lattice-based cryptography auto-deleted chats after 10 minutes, protecting dissidents in 30 regimes. The feature, costing $50 million, hit 100 million users in 48 hours. Berlin's coders calling it the future of privacy. Durov, addressing 60 million via Paris stream, drove Freedom Vault's beta, its interface locking a chat before a global audience. The launch, trending as #FreedomVault, boosted Telegram's App Store rank to first in 20 countries, reversing a 10% European drop. In Singapore, Freedom Vault's 1 million downloads sparked crypto buzz, with Ton Wallets syncing its encryption, a 5 million user gain. Brazil, with 50 million Telegram users, embraced Freedom Vault, its dissidents using it to evade censorship, adding 2 million accounts. The Trust Telegram campaign, costing $20 million, streamed Dubai's servers, proving no breach, swaying 50 million ex-skeptics. But China's ban held, cutting 10 million users, while India's restrictions slashed 5 million. Telegram's 1 billion user goal distant. Durov, his voice resolute, told his team, "Freedom Vault is our vow to 950 million. We'll never break it." In Dubai's tech heart, Nikolai Durov's Ton 2.0 blockchain roared. A $100 million lifeline for Telegram's fight. By April 20th, Ton 2.0's 10 million nodes tokenized Telegram stories, letting users earn from ads a $1 billion revenue stream. The platform raised $1 billion in 72 hours, with Singapore's coders buying 5 million Ton coins, a 10% value jump. Nikolai, addressing 10 million on Telegram, showcased Ton 2.0's nodes, securing Freedom Vault, a people's shield, against Meta's assault. The launch, streamed to 70 million, pushed Telegram's valuation to $35 billion, recovering $2 billion lost to Cypher. In Tokyo, Ton 2.0's wallets hit 2 million downloads, its decentralized ads rivaling Meta's $1 trillion empire. Durov, via Paris Video, rallied TON 2.0 funds Our Freedom. Built by 950 million users, not Meta's billions. The Trust Telegram campaign, now trending #Ton 2.0, restored 10 million European users, Telegram's base nearing 960 million. But the EU's Digital Security Act loomed, threatening a $50 million fine. While Russia's Patriot Messenger hit 20 million users, Nikolai's team, syncing Ton 2.0 with Freedom Vault, worked triple shifts, their Dubai servers humming with hope for Telegram's survival. In Menlo Park, Meta's glass fortress buzzed with vengeance, its $1 trillion empire striking back at Telegram's resurgence. On April 25th, Meta filed a $1 billion lawsuit in San Francisco, alleging Telegram's countersuit sabotaged ConnectSphere's launch. The suit, backed by $100 million in legal fees, claimed Durov's Trust Telegram campaign defamed Meta's $1 billion platform. Mark Zuckerberg, tweeting to 100 million, framed Telegram as a rogue app, distracting from WhatsApp's 5% user loss. Meta's ConnectSphere, now at 120 million users, lured 15 million more Telegram users, a 40 million user total blow. In Brussels, Meta's lobbyists pushed the Digital Security Act, demanding Telegram's ban in 20 countries, a $50 million threat. Durov, in Paris, hired Skadden Arps, a $50 million firm, to counter Meta, proving Freedom Vault's encryption was proprietary. The lawsuit, reported by Bloomberg, trended on 50 million X posts, with #MetaV's Telegram pitting Durov's rebels against Zuckerberg's Titan. In Dubai, Telegram's 30 engineers fortified Freedom Vault, their 100 million users a shield against Meta's legal onslaught. The UN probe, softened by ShadowKey's evidence, delayed its 1 million chat demand, but Meta's suit cast a new shadow over Telegram. As May 2025 bloomed, Telegram's Paris and Dubai hubs pulsed with defiance, their $30 billion dream reborn. Pavel Durov, confined by French bail, worked 20-hour days, his loft a war room of legal briefs and Freedom Vault code. Nikolai, in Dubai, led 30 engineers, their servers syncing Ton 2.0's 10 million nodes, Telegram's valuation hitting $35 billion. Freedom Vault's 100 million users restored trust, with Brazil and Singapore adding 10 million accounts, defying China's ban. The UN probe, now trending on 60 million X posts, predicted Telegram's survival, Amnesty International's 20 million petition gaining ground. But Meta's $1 billion lawsuit loomed, threatening Telegram's $1 billion revenue, ConnectSphere eyeing its 960 million users. In Hong Kong, a new encrypted email reached Durov from a fictional Meta insider, Codebreaker, offering proof of ConnectSphere's flaws. Codebreaker, a 30-year-old engineer, claimed ConnectSphere's encryption was backdoored, leaking data to 50 governments, a bombshell. Durov, reading the email in his darkened loft, felt a surge of hope, but Codebreaker demanded a Singapore meeting. Anonymity, their price. Could this meta whistleblower topple ConnectSphere, or was it a trap to bury Telegram in the 2025 tech war? Durov's Defiance. The Telegram Conspiracy, Part 5. Vindication in the blazing summer of 2025. Singapore's tech towers gleamed, a beacon for a $35 billion empire reborn. Pavel Durov, Telegram's unyielding visionary, stood in Paris. His €6 million bail, a fading shadow as 960 million users rallied. The cipher leak, a forged 50-gigabyte wound, had sparked a global crisis, with Meta's ConnectSphere stealing 40 million users. Yet, armed with whistleblowers, truths, and Freedom Vault's quantum shield, Durov turned the tide, proving Telegram's encryption unbreakable. As Meta faltered and a new rival loomed, Telegram's triumph lit a path for free speech in a $1 trillion tech war. This is the story of vindication, where defiance conquered doubt and a dream soared once more. Chapter 1. Codebreaker's bombshell in May 2025. Singapore's Marina Bay buzzed, its neon skyline hiding a meeting that would reshape the tech world. Pavel Durov, freed from French travel bans, met Codebreaker, a fictional 30-year-old meta engineer, in a sleek rooftop cafe. Codebreaker, eyes darting, handed Durov a drive with logs proving ConnectSphere's encryption had backdoors, leaking data to 50 governments. The logs, verified by Nikolai Durov's 10 coders in Dubai, showed Meta's $1 billion platform shared chats with the FBI and MI6. Durov, back in Paris, leaked the files to Reuters. The exposure trending on 100 million X posts, hashtag ConnectSphere leak, eclipsing hashtag Telegram leak. Meta's stock fell 10%, erasing $100 billion. As ConnectSphere's 120 million users questioned its ethical encryption. Quinn Emanuel, Telegram's $50 million law firm, used Codebreaker's logs in New York, weakening Meta's $1 billion lawsuit. The UN Cybersecurity Council, swayed by Shadowkey's Nexlify evidence and Codebreaker's leaks, dropped its 1 million chat probe on May 15th. Amnesty International's 20 million member petition cheered. Their hashtag DUROV Defiance, hashtag rallying 50 million for encryption rights. Durov, addressing 70 million on Telegram, declared, "Truth has won. Our 960 million users are our strength." Chapter 2. Freedom Vault's surge. In Dubai's tech heart, Telegram's 30 engineers powered Freedom Vault. Its quantum-proof encryption, a shield for 960 million. By June 2025, Freedom Vault hit 200 million users. Its lattice-based cryptography auto-deleting chats in 10 minutes. The feature, costing $50 million, restored trust, with Berlin's coders and Snow Paolo's activists praising its ironclad privacy. Durov, at a Paris Tech Summit, demoed Freedom Vault to 10,000, locking a chat live. The stream hitting 80 million views. The surge trending as hashtag Freedom Vault. Pushed Telegram's App Store rank to first in 30 countries, reversing a 10% European drop. In Brazil, Freedom Vault's 5 million downloads countered censorship, adding 10 million users. Telegram's base nearing 970 million. Singapore, with 2 million-ton wallets, embraced Freedom Vault. Its crypto coders syncing its encryption, a 3 million user gain. The Trust Telegram campaign, costing $20 million, streamed Dubai servers, proving no breach, swaying 100 million X users. India, easing its 2025 restrictions, restored 5 million accounts, while China's ban held, cutting 10 million users. Durov, his voice resonant, told his team, "Freedom Vault is our promise to 960 million. We've kept it." Chapter 3. TON 2.0 Stability in Dubai's neon-lit server rooms. Nikolai Durov's TON 2.0 blockchain-anchored Telegram's $35 billion valuation. By June 10th, TON 2.0's 10 million nodes raised $1 billion. Its tokenized stories ads generating $1 billion in revenue. Nikolai, addressing 15 million on Telegram, showcased TON 2.0's decentralized wallets. Securing Freedom Vault for $970 million. The platform's 15% value jump recovered $2 billion lost to Cypher, with Singapore's traders buying 10 million TON coins. The launch, streamed to 90 million, pushed Telegram's valuation to $35 billion, rivaling Snapchat's $20 billion mark. In Tokyo, TON 2.0's 3 million downloads fueled crypto startups, its ad revenue rivaling Meta's $1 trillion empire. Durov, via Paris Video, rallied. TON 2.0 is our fortress, built by 970 million, not Meta's, billions. The Trust Telegram campaign, trending hashtag TON 2.0. Restored 15 million global users, Telegram's 1 billion user goal in sight. But the EU's $50 million fine lingered, with France pushing the Digital Security Act, threatening bans in 20 countries. Nikolai's team, syncing TON 2.0 with Freedom Vault, fortified Dubai's servers. Their 30 engineers a bulwark against Meta's fading assault. Chapter 4. Meta's collapse in Menlo Park. Meta's glass empire cracked. Its $1 trillion fortress shaken by ConnectSphere's 2025. Codebreakers, leaks, verified by Wired, showed ConnectSphere's backdoors leaked 1 million chats, sparking a 20% user drop. Meta's stock fell 15%, erasing $150 billion, as ConnectSphere's 120 million users fled to Telegram. Mark Zuckerberg, addressing 5,000 at Web Summit, downplayed the crisis, but his 100 million X-followers trended hashtag MetaFail. Meta's $1 billion lawsuit against Telegram faltered, a San Francisco judge citing insufficient evidence ordering mediation. Durov, in Paris, leveraged Scott & Arps, his $50 million firm, to countersue Meta for defamation, demanding $1 billion. The countersuit, reported by Bloomberg, trended on 70 million X posts, with hashtag MetaV's Telegram fading as Durov's star rose. In London, ConnectSphere's ads vanished. WhatsApp's 5% loss in 2020 for worsening to 10%, a 200 million user hit. The EU, swayed by Codebreakers leaks, softened its Digital Security Act, dropping the $50 million fine, a diplomatic win for Telegram. Durov, visiting Dubai's servers, shook hands with 30 engineers. Their cheers a testament to Telegram's 970 million users. Chapter 5. A new threat rises as July 2025 dawned. Telegram stood taller. Its $35 billion empire, a beacon in a $1 trillion tech landscape. Pavel Durov, freed from French bail, walked Dubai's tech hubs, his 30 engineers coding Freedom Vault's next update for 970 million. Nikolai, in Dubai's server rooms, led TON 2.0's 10 million nodes. Their $1 billion revenue stabilizing Telegram's global reach. Freedom Vault's 200 million users silenced hashtag Telegram leak skeptics, with Brazil and Singapore adding 15 million accounts. The UN probe's end, reported by Reuters, trended on 80 million X posts, with hashtag DUROV Defiance replacing hashtag CypherHoax, a million users praising Durov. But in Beijing, a new shadow emerged, to fictional Chinese platform NextChat. Backed by a $1 billion state fund, launched globally. NextChat, promising secure encryption, lured 10 million Telegram users. It's AI-driven chats mimicking Freedom Vault's quantum shield. Durov, reading NextChat's specs in Dubai, sensed a trap, its servers tied to China's WeChat. A threat to Telegram's 1 billion user goal. Worse, a global cyber attic, traced to a fictional Russian hacker group, Dark Poles. Hit telegrams, 10-nation servers, threatening 1 million chats. Could Durov and Nikolai thwart NextChat and Dark Poles? Or would this new assault bury Telegram's hard-won vindication? In the radiant autumn of 2025, Dubai's skyline shimmered, a testament to a $40 billion empire that defied a global storm. Pavel Durov, Telegram's unyielding creator, stood atop his 1 billion user fortress, its encryption a beacon for 970 million, no more. The cipher leak, a forged 50-gigabyte wound, had fueled a $1 trillion tech war, with Meta's ConnectSphere and NextChat rising to crush him. Yet, armed with whistleblowers, Freedom Vault, and TON 2.0, Durov turned betrayal into triumph, rewriting the rules of digital freedom. As cyber attacks faded and rivals fell, Telegram's legacy became a clarion call for a world craving privacy over control. This is the story of a digital legacy, where Defiance forged a new era and a visionary's dream outlasted the darkness. In August 2025, Dubai's tech hubs buzzed, their servers under siege by Dark Poles, a fictional Russian hacker group targeting Telegram. Dark Poles' cyber attack, hitting 10-nation servers, aimed to decrypt 1 million chats, exploiting ciphers, lingering #Telegram leak doubts. Nikolai Durov, Telegram's 40-year-old genius, led 30 engineers, their Dubai war room countering with Freedom Vault's quantum-proof shield. Freedom Vault, now at 250 million users, patched vulnerabilities in 10 minutes, its lattice cryptography blocking Dark Poles' AI bots. Durov, in Paris, streamed the defense to 100 million, showing Dubai's servers holding firm, #Freedom Vault trending over #Dark Pulse. The attack, traced to a Moscow server, was neutralized in 48 hours. Telegram's $1 billion revenue unscathed, advertisers returning. Quinn Emanuel, Telegram's $50 million law firm, linked Dark Poles to NextChat's Chinese backers, filing a UN complaint for cyber terrorism. The UN Cybersecurity Council praising Telegram's resilience. Endorsed Freedom Vault's encryption, a win for 970 million users. Amnesty International's 20 million member petition rallied, their #DUROV Defiance hitting 150 million X posts. Durov, addressing 10,000 at a Dubai summit, declared, "Dark Poles failed because our 1 billion users are our firewall." In Beijing, NextChat, a $1 billion Chinese platform, faltered, its secure encryption unable to match Telegram's 250 million user shield. By September 2025, NextChat's 10 million users dwindled to 5 million. Its AI-driven chats exposed as WeChat clones by Singapore's coders. Durov, leveraging codebreakers' meta leaks, hired Burson Cohn for $50 million, launching Truth over NextChat to expose its state ties. The campaign streamed to 120 million. Trended #NextChatFail, with Brazil's 10 million Telegram users shunning NextChat's ads. China, under global pressure, lifted its Telegram ban, restoring 10 million users, a 5% boost to Telegram's 980 million base. India, fully lifting its 2025 restrictions, added 10 million accounts, while Singapore's 5 million-ton wallets fueled Telegram's growth. Nikolai's TON 2.0, with 10 million nodes, raised $2 billion. Its tokenized stories ads generating $1.5 billion in revenue. The UN, swayed by Telegram's Dark Poles defense, rejected NextChat's bid for secure platform status, a diplomatic blow to Beijing. Durov, visiting Singapore's tech hubs, shook hands with coders, their cheers a testament to Telegram's 1 billion user dream. NextChat's collapse, reported by Reuters, trended on 100 million X posts, with #Telegram rises burying #NextChat fail. In Menlo Park, Meta's $1 trillion empire crumbled, its ConnectSphere a relic of the 2025 tech war. codebreakers leaks, exposing ConnectSphere's backdoors. Slashed its 120 million users by 50%, a 60 million user loss. Meta's stock fell 20%, erasing $200 billion. As WhatsApp's 15% user loss hit 300 million, per Bloomberg. Mark Zuckerberg, addressing 3,000 at CES, admitted encryption missteps. His 100 million X followers, trending hashtag Meta collapse. Meta's $1 billion lawsuit against Telegram collapsed. A San Francisco judge dismissing it. Telegram's $1 billion countersuit pending. Durov, in Dubai, used SCAT and ARPs to push the countersuit, demanding $1 billion for defamation, a blow to Meta's fading empire. The EU, inspired by Telegram's vindication, passed a Privacy-First Act protecting encryption, dropping all $50 million fines. In London, WhatsApp's ads faded. Telegram stories feature hitting 1 billion views daily. Its $1 billion ad revenue rivaling YouTube. The Trust Telegram campaign, costing $20 million, trended hashtag Freedom Vault, restoring 20 million global users, hitting 1 billion. Durov, addressing 150 million on Telegram, said, "Meta bet against freedom. Our 1 billion users proved them wrong." In October 2025, Telegram's 1 billion user empire shone. Its $40 billion valuation a beacon in a $1 trillion tech world. China's lifted ban restored 10 million users. While Brazil's 20 million and India's 100 million drove Telegram's 10% growth, Singapore, with 10 million ton wallets, led Asia's crypto boom. Ton 2.0's $2 billion raise, fueling Telegram's server expansion. The EU's Privacy-First Act, backed by Amnesty International's 20 million member petition, set a global standard adopted by 20 nations. In Russia, Patriot's 20 million users dwindled to 10 million, as 50,000 officials rejoined Telegram, their chats encrypted. Nikolai's 30 engineers, in Dubai's neon-lit server rooms, upgraded Freedom Vault. Its 250 million users, a privacy fortress. The UN, at a Geneva summit, praised Telegram's encryption. Its 100 member states citing Durov's fight as a digital Magna Carta. Global protests, trending on 200 million X posts, demanded encryption rights, with hashtag Durov Defiance, a rallying cry for dissidents. Durov, visiting Brazil's tech hubs, met 20,000 coders. Their applause, a testament to Telegram's 1 billion user resilience. The scandal's legacy, per MIT, reshaped tech, with Meta and NextChat's failures forcing transparency in a $1 trillion industry. In December 2025, Pavel Durov stood on Dubai's Burj Khalifa roof. The city's skyline, a tapestry of light and defiance. Below, Freedom Vault secured 250 million users. Its quantum-proof chats a lifeline for 1 billion. From São Paulo to Seoul. Above, drones filmed Ton 2.0's 10 million nodes. Their $2 billion network funding Telegram's $40 billion empire. The 2025 scandal, with Cypher's forged leak, was a distant scar. Its lessons etched in Telegram's DNA. Trust, innovate, endure. Durov, reflecting on his Paris arrest, saw it as a crucible it forced Telegram to prove its 1 billion user fortress was unbreakable. The tech world, transformed by the scandal, was fiercer, with privacy laws now a UN mandate, from Meta's ruins to NextChat's ashes. Telegram's dominance, with 1 billion users, held 60% of the global messaging market, a $1 trillion crown. Meta, a shadow at 15% of WhatsApp's base, was a cautionary tale. ConnectSphere, a footnote in Telegram's victory. Durov, now a global icon, spoke at the UN. His privacy for all call inspiring coders, trending on 300 million X posts. Telegram's legacy was more than chatsit, was a world where freedom trumped control. From Dubai to Delhi, as a young coder in Telegram's labs built Freedom Vault 2.0, Durov smiled, his boyhood dreams now a digital reality.